Hi, my name is Lou, and today I'm taking you to a weekend of Comiccon Stuttgart with me, a comic convention in southern Germany with tens of thousands of visitors each year. I was invited this year to vlog a little, and I would like to share this as an opportunity for me as well to bring my goal closer to you of becoming maybe a full-time YouTube creator in the future. But now let's start determined into the convention. We were facing some troubles on our way there, namely that the holder for the phone wasn't supported by the case of the phone, which we then very quickly built. And a stop at Starbucks, of course, which is mandatory for going to a convention. On a drive that should have been maybe 4 to 5 hours, but which took us 7 hours. So the thing is, I got the creator ticket relatively late, so we didn't have that much time to book a good Airbnb or hotel beforehand, so we just took anything that was near the place. And we ended up in a little village with not much surrounding it, and just one shop that would have open at night But we did the best of the situation by watching Has-Been Hotel and eating at the very little crying room that we had, or at least we called it that because it was a really tiny or a timeout room. But other than that, I'll say it was very cute actually. Eventually the next morning came and we wanted to do Rarier and Flints officially, but we ended up doing Lucifer and Alastor on both days because on one day there is a big party. If you know anything about Stuttgart Comic Con, and it was my first time attending it, and of course I heard that my wife Lilith was gonna be there, so I thought no, I have to be Lucifer on that day 100%, and then we just did that for both days, which in the end was a fun experience I think for both of us, also because we feel very comfortable in those costumes, I would say. The halls were very big and the sections were also very compelling. Of course you had merchandise, and then you had the Cantina Galactica, they would call it, which was where things from Star Wars were exhibited. First day we arrived kind of late because of many delays that happened and some things in the scheduling that were a bit hard to deal with, but we at least checked out the vendors. The Cantina Galactica, where I got to finally experience some more Comic-Con related things, because usually I am visiting anime conventions, and I would say that the props and the costumes that were on display were just extremely impressive to me, and also the whole atmosphere that was created there, be it food vendors or exhibitors that would exhibit props that they were making. It was all incredibly impressive to me and very interesting to look at. They also had a stage fight, which was also interesting, but again, we were kind of late on the first day, so I didn't get to experience too many things on that day in specific. The things I did experience though were very interesting to me. I personally let myself behave like a total tourist in the Cantina Galactica and being shown around to someone who is not the Star Wars type of nerd, but more the anime type of nerd. We decided to visit the 18+ area, at which point Jill turned and said to me, "Isn't that Emily over there?" And would you look at that? It was Emily over there, a very talented Radioapple artist, which just made the experience so much funnier. Because every time I managed to see Emily, I totally embarrass myself incredibly. There she is in her Rosie cosplay, displaying her stall with such incredible artworks, some of which I also have in my house, of course. And it was, as always, a pleasure to meet her and totally make a fool out of myself. Another great artist I got the pleasure of visiting was a very good friend of mine, Devin, or Devin Divine Art, and their art is just incredible as well. Guys, I have no words. I believe everyone who witnessed me on that day got to see a little marketing speech of me on how they should go and buy stuff from Devon, because the concepts are so creative, and what can I say, just view it for yourself. I'm pretty sure you will not be disappointed with what you're seeing. I definitely am not, even though we do have art disputes, because they are saying that my style is very rococo, not realizing it's Art Nouveau that I have in my house, and their style is of course the 70s, which, what can I say about that? Anyway, their art only reflects the best of their personality though, so let's move on. So after checking the Umbrella Academy and Walking Dead displays, we decided that we were incredibly hungry and we needed to eat something because, again, the party was going on tonight and we were so excited about it. However, on our way to the food stalls, we saw Vox in a little carriage bag and, of course, Vaggie, which I thought was incredibly funny because right above her head it said Vaggie. Incredibly funny, right? And then we saw a food vendor that was still open because by that time everything else had closed, because we had gotten into conversations with such many people and stuff that one stall was able to serve us food, which I devoured, and also gave us free drinks, which is incredible if you ask me. So this is us saying hi before the party and taking a little something to eat. I think I will just leave you alone with the footage of the party. But don't forget to eat at conventions, guys, because I know how you are. Eat well and hydrate as well. Otherwise you won't be having fun, and the next day you also won't be having fun, so take care of yourselves. It is the next day, and this time we arrived at the actual entrance for content creators like myself, because we did not do that the day before, because we were so late they weren't even checking anymore. And let's go ahead. After having lost one tooth last night, and I don't know if I lost it in my drink and swallowed it or where I lost it, but that is just something that absolutely happened. Today I decided to do my duty as an actual content creator and check out the gaming booths, check out more of the halls that we did not have time to look at yesterday, and of course we had a very, very special mission, which was finding where those little fox ears came from before we finally got informed that they were from the Mozilla Firefox stall, and we did not get to go there, which was very disappointing. What we did get to go to, however, was the drink section, which I'm showing very intensely because we were looking for Knabemas. However, we saw some sharks, which surprisingly recognized us as Alastor and Lucifer right after I recognized them as incredible sharks. And here we are waving at the camera. It was incredibly important to me that we do it. We had someone who worked with them shoot this footage because I really, really wanted a shot with them. And yeah, as you can tell, I could not be happier. I have no other words other than that. we took a little break where we absolutely did not fight over me doing this, and yeah. Ich habe gesagt, Knabbermalz? Knabbermalz? Oh. Was hast du da hinter im Rücken? Oh, show some tail. Oh. Despite me looking like I have very, very important things to say right here, I don't actually have the ability to make out what I was actually saying while I was filming. This is probably something about the holy energy drink having a whole booth. And with that, we found our mission and decided now it was starting to get time to go home and drive back for 6 hours and relax a little bit for the rest of the night, which we did very well. And thank you guys for following me on this convention. I hope in the future I can bring you many, many more, and see you then.